Hello, you guys. Is anybody out there yet? Trying something new. Hey, Mackenzie. Hi, Robin. Hello, Kelly. Hi, Kimberly. How are you guys? So I am on Google Hangout right now. If you're new to this channel, my name is Rowena, and I am the designer of the Sojourner Travelers Notebooks, planners, and other leather goods. We are live for Vlogtober Journal Day 30, and I have a special guest today. Can you guys hear me okay? Hey, Sarah. Hi, Isabel. Hey, Chris. Sasha. Can you guys hear me all right? I just want to make sure you're hearing me. Suzanne. Hey, Judith. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get started. Cool. It looks like people can hear me. So yesterday, if you guys were on here, sounds good, a little pixely. Oh, yeah, because it's coming from my computer. Let me see if I can just make this a little better. Is that better, Robin? So I'm just going to do a quick intro again here because the other one may get lost, the intro and the first one. So I am here with Bree, and we are going to talk today about challenges. First of all, the challenge for Inktober that she just finished, because we have gotten together and we are planning to do the December daily, which is coming up, of course, in December. We talked about it yesterday, and if you're on here earlier, we had some technical difficulties, but now I think we're set. So that's what we're going to talk about, is the challenges. I wanted to ask Bree a couple of questions so that she can give us a breakdown of what happened with Inktober, and then we're going to go from there and talk about December dailies and what we are planning to do. Hope you guys will be able to join us or want to join us. There's already been a couple of people who have said that they're committing to that for December, so that's very cool. So here is Bree. Say hello, Bree.
Hello. Oh, it's finally working.
Yeah, thank you so much for hanging in there, you guys. We will get this figured out so that one day I can actually do more interviews, and so will Bree, right, Bree? Because you're going to be doing this too.
Yeah, we'll see.
So, okay, I want to go ahead and talk to you about Inktober really quick here. So, Bree, I wanted to ask you, what got you started in doing Inktober, and how long have you been doing it?
What got me started? Just the fact that I like to draw, and being able to kind of like hone my craft, I guess, and draw every day, I know would make me better, so I just started it. And I did it when I was actually pregnant with my daughter. Actually, I had her October 3rd, so I was in the hospital I started Inktober, and that was 3 years ago because she just turned 3. So I've been doing it for 3 years.
Wow, very cool. So that's kind of a tradition that has started because of your daughter. So that's really cool. So you're not going to forget that, and I hope that you don't stop doing the Inktober anytime soon.
I don't think I will. I mean, I draw daily anyway, so Inktober was fairly easy for me. At the end, I started to challenge myself, but I was pretty easy on myself through the month.
So tell us really briefly, for those who may not be following you, which you should be following her at this point, but just in case, what is it that you use for Inktober? As far as what are your supplies?
My supplies for Inktober mainly are just a ballpoint pen and paper and a pencil, because I cheat and draw with pencil first.
Okay, and what size do you use for this?
Well, I started with the B6, and I'm finishing it with field notes.
So you started with a B6 this year?
This year, yeah. The very first time I did it, I started with a standard. The second time I did it, I was in a B6. And this year, B6 and then field notes.
Okay, and so what has been your favorite so far?
Field notes.
Can you tell us why that is?
Yeah, because I feel like it's really portable. I can draw anywhere with it. I can just throw it on my lap and I can start drawing. I also feel like in the season of life I'm in with 2 kids, and still in preschool, I don't have very much time to spend on it. So the field note size is the perfect size for, you know, anywhere from 10 minutes to an hour sketch.
And is there a certain time that you do this?
All day, every day. Just any time I can get.
So do you do snippets of it? I mean, you're very busy with your children and your business as well. And so I'm thinking you probably do this all day. Basically, you pick it up and then you do whatever you need to do and then you go back to it. Is that how you do it?
Yep, that's exactly it. I can spend anywhere from 10 minutes to 30 minutes, or maybe I can draw the pencil sketch in and then later on I'll ink it up. A lot of times I finish the drawing when my kids are in bed and my husband and I are watching TV or something like that.
So do you actually finish the whole drawing daily before you go to bed?
Probably not. Some days I can get 2 drawings in. Some days I get 1 in. Some days I might just get the pencil sketch in. I'm not really hard on myself in that. As long as I pick up the pen or the pencil and I put it to paper every day, that's what matters to me.
Oh, I see. So you're not actually perhaps finishing a drawing every day, but you're at least are in the process of it on a daily basis. Is that what you're
Exactly.
saying?
Yeah, exactly. Like as long as I'm touching my pen to the paper and I'm trying to do some kind of drawing, I don't care exactly when I finish it. Like I don't know in Inktober right now, I don't know if I finished, 31 sketches, but I did draw every day.
Well, so that's really cool to know, because I think a lot of times when we do these challenges, we end up setting ourselves up for failure, where we have all these rules. And yes, the person who usually puts it together has a little bit of a rule, but I don't think anyone in this community means for us to be so strict on the rules that we end up failing. I mean, the whole thing is to encourage you to do something on a daily basis. So I'm assuming that's the same thing with the December daily.
Yeah, I mean, with December daily, if the whole point of that is just to get you thinking about what you could be doing in your journal every day. It doesn't matter if you're a drawer or if you like to journal and just write. Maybe you take a photo a day, or maybe you do hand lettering. It doesn't matter. What everyone else calls December daily or Vlogmas, I'm calling Create December. And it's really just a prompt, and you run with that however you want.
Very cool. Okay, so before we get into that, can you tell us what are some of the challenges that you have found or have found others to have in doing these challenges? Like, for instance, this this Inktober.
Challenges that someone could possibly have are burnout. And really that's just putting too much pressure on yourself in the beginning. You have to it's not like I'm going to say set your standards low, but know what you're doing that month and understand that this might not be for you. I was really easy on myself and I was like, I'm going to use ballpoint pen. I use ballpoint pen all the time. So that wasn't a challenge, but by the end I was like, okay, maybe I should do something other than botanicals. Maybe I should come out of my comfort zone a little bit. And I started drawing animals. But if you just ease your way into it, and if you stay on top of what you're interested in, your interests are going to change no matter what. That's just you as a person change all the time. So just go with your interests. Don't try and do what everyone else is doing. Do what you do.
Yeah, and I think that's a good idea, because it doesn't have to be for me, I would definitely be journaling because that's kind of what I do on a fairly regular basis. But other people could be drawing just using those same prompts. So while we're at that, by the way, you guys, I am seeing your comments. However, I can't read some of these comments right away because it's going to break up between Bree and my interview. And so don't think that I'm ignoring those. I'm seeing them, but I'm going to open it up for questions in a minute. Hello, everybody. So glad that you guys are here. We're really thankful that you're here with us, and hopefully we will do this again. But so hang on, you guys. Hang tight with questions. I will ask her, I will give you guys a chance to ask her some questions, but let me go ahead and ask her about December Daily. So what are these prompts that we're talking about? Can you give us examples of these prompts and kind of a little bit of a guideline of what you're thinking people can do? I mean, you gave a little bit of that already, but maybe expound on that a little bit more.
Okay, so I guess we'll start with last year. I did Create December, and I did it with another YouTuber. And what we did was we just came up with a prompt list. So if you're at all interested in going and seeing like videos from last year that I did, it's very similar to what I would like to do again this year. And all I kind of wanted to focus on was giving one word, so that way everyone could kind of run with it. So like it might be love, and it might be friendship or place or something like that. And if you're, like I said, a photographer, you can take a photo of that. Or if you're a hand letter, you can just write the word. Or if you're a journaler, you can journal about it. I really wanted to keep it like open-ended to all aspects of journaling or all aspects of writing or drawing, because I feel like not everyone does the same thing, obviously. And also, I didn't focus on Christmas like completely. Like there is a word in there called, you guys know what it is, but it's tradition. And I didn't want to focus on everything Christmas, because not everyone is into Christmas, or not everyone is into Christmas as much as some people, or some people don't even celebrate Christmas. So I still wanted it to be something that like everyone could participate in. And I think, Rowena, you're in with this with me. I really want to build a community so that way we can all feel like, you know, we're kind of doing stuff together. So I think that explains it.
Mm-hmm. And I love that, because you're right. Not everybody celebrates Christmas, and we're not trying to alienate anybody. If anything, we want everybody to kind of come together and just do this as a fun project and to enjoy ourselves. And whatever impetus you have in doing this, it's totally fine. And so if you want to have a certain bent towards whatever it is, we're not judging anybody, you know, because like Bree said, not everybody likes Christmas. Not everybody celebrates Christmas. And so I think this is a cool way of doing it. So I'm assuming, I'm thinking about this, that I'm saying that I'm going to be most likely journaling, but really, I think it might be a good idea to try out different things, not just journaling, or not just photography, not just drawing, but all of those things, right? I mean, don't you agree that would be kind of a cool thing and a way to stretch ourselves?
Oh, definitely. I mean, last year when I did this, I did a little bit of everything. I took photos, I journaled, I did like video montages of place and things like that, just because I didn't want to do it. I'm not the kind of person, if you like flip through my journal, I'm not the kind of person that has the same thing over and over and over. So my Create December might look completely different than someone else's, but I want to touch on all those things.
Mm-hmm. And, you know, someone just commented here, Martina, she says, I agree, not everyone is blessed to have family or others to celebrate Christmas with. And that is very, very true. And I like that point, because this is a way for you to feel familial like with all of us who are doing this same type of a thing, right? And, you know, there's no such thing as failing. So let's say that you're doing this and then halfway through something happens, you drop the ball, no big deal. We can still participate and really just kind of celebrate friendship and just that closeness, hopefully, that we will get from being in part of this community. And so I'm hoping that is for those especially who may not have family to celebrate Christmas with, or or really is not a happy time for them. That's totally understandable, but we are here and that's what we want to do. And so we're hoping that we're going to be doing Vlogmas. I know I am. And I may not be talking about this in particular all the time, but it is something definitely I will touch on, and I hope to be able to share and allow others to share as well. Let me just read some comments here real quick. I am for joining a community that loves all aspects of journaling. It will give us a creative nudge. That is Jackie. Yep. Yep. Christmas is what you make it. We are family now. Exactly. So it'll be really fun, you know, and I hope that other people will be encouraged to also share, not just with posts, definitely with posts on Instagram if you guys are all on there, but also as well as in doing maybe some live video chats. I mean, I would encourage all of you guys to try doing that, and you know, that way you can share and just maybe share a little bit of what you're doing. And I know it's not the easiest thing. Believe me, I know it's not the easiest thing, but you know, you can try. And I'm not trying to pressure anybody here, but I think it would just be cool. And at the least, when you post it on Instagram, you know, let's try to be use the hashtag, and Bree's gonna tell us what the. Let's use the hashtag and try to go on that daily and just look at people's posts and try to comment, you know, and if you can, I mean, you know, again, no pressure, but let's make this a little bit more of a closer knit community that we're in. And someone is saying, thank you from this Jewish girl. That's from Sarah. Lovely little Sarah. Love her. Met her in person. But anyway, yeah, so Bree, go ahead. Anything else you want to add?
No, I don't think so. I think that pretty much covers it. I mean, I think the whole point is just to get everyone, you know, it doesn't matter what kind of journaler you are, or, you know, if you celebrate Christmas or not, it's just to get everyone to come together. I am going to be doing some kind of December daily type of videos on my channel. I'm going to probably post a video every day. The prompts go from the 1st to the 25th. And so I'll probably post some sort of video every day. I might go live if I can figure it out, because as you all know, it's kind of difficult. But I might go live for a couple. I have for sure one live planned. So I'm one live that I have planned with someone. So I have to figure that out. But yeah, you can expect probably a video from me every day. And I don't know, I'm just excited. I'm excited to see everyone kind of like do this and come together. As for the hashtag, I'm not really sure what we should use. Last year we used hashtag CreateDec. So maybe this year we use hashtag CreateDec18 or something like that. I don't know. I'm kind of open to that.
And so we can differentiate, you know, because I'm thinking this is going to go on after this and keep going. And so next year will be 2019 or whatever. So
yeah, I think that's fantastic. I love that idea. So yeah, maybe we can do like hashtag CreateDec18 for the hashtag. And then what I can do is I can create a file, and we can, it'll be a link in the description, and everyone can click on it, and then they can download the PDF and print it out if they'd like, or, you know, write it down, whatever they want. So that way they can get started or kind of like prep their pages or be thinking about what they want to do. So.
Okay. And then, so do you guys have any questions? Oh, someone's asking, what about a FB group?
Facebook group. I'm really bad at Facebook groups. I'm going to throw that question back at you, because not at you, Rowena, but whoever asked that, Andrea, maybe. Why would a Facebook group be beneficial to you? You know, would you, as opposed to posting it on Instagram and using the hashtag? Just out of curiosity, maybe more interaction with people. I'm just curious. Because I'm just really bad with Facebook. Are you good with Facebook, Rowena?
I'm not, and in fact, I don't really check Facebook that much, to be honest. I mean, it's the least of what I look at.
I'm with you.
Someone says, I like the link idea. Can you give us a little lead time to think? Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I have the list done already.
And it says, Jackie asks, is Bree going to be making special requests for notebooks for the 25 days? Is she taking special requests? Because as you know, that's what I'm using is one of her books. Is that what you're asking? Okay, Andrea says that no worries, it was just an idea.
I think that's a great idea. I just need to finish it. I need to figure out how to actually use and do a Facebook group.
Yeah, and honestly, for me, it would be very difficult to do Facebook because I'm already on the other channels. And like I said, Facebook is very big, and it's fine, but it's just I cannot man Facebook at all, and so it would be kind of hard. So Bree, are you able to take orders for special requests for the notebooks for this?
I'm always up for special requests, or like, you know, if you don't see something that you would use on my website or on Etsy, if you want to message me through there, you can ask me whatever you need, and then I can always get back to you. Some things I can't do, like for instance, today I just got one where she wanted a 4x8 journal, and I just told her that she couldn't use my cover art because it would distort the image, but she could still buy the craft with the sticker. So there's just some things that I can't do, but for the most part, I can do pretty much anything.
Okay, and so it would just, well, let me ask you this. When is the last day that you think you can take any orders for this so that they can have it in time for December 1st?
Well, I would give yourself, depending on where you live, I would give yourself a week for shipping. So that would probably put you at, hang on, let me look at a calendar. It takes me about a week to get my orders out, depending on how many I have. So probably the 19th of November. That's my guess.
19th of November. Okay.
Yeah, 19th of November.
Yeah. So for me, I just to share, I am using a discipline, and I'm sticking with that for now.
Are you? That's good.
I already have a notebook for it and everything, so I'm kind of ready to go. And hopefully you guys saw yesterday's Blogtober so that you can get some ideas of what you might want to do. But of course, there's definitely lots of other ideas out there. So yeah, so if that link, since you already have that link ready, Bree, how can people get that list to kind of start so that they can have it on hand and start thinking about it?
Okay, so I can definitely send it to you. I can email it to you, Rowena, and then you can post it in the description box of this video. And then on Friday, this video is going to go live on my channel, and I will have that in the description box. The link will be in the description box for you if you want. And then you just click it, and it'll open up as a Google Doc. So you open it up, and you can just print it out. It'll be pretty easy.
Okay, so someone's asking some questions. I'm not understanding the notebook part of this. My first time here, and I missed the very beginning. Basically, we are just going to do the December, create December 2018, and I'm not going to go from the very beginning explaining this. You might have to play the replay on here, but the notebook part is on a daily basis from the 1st to the 25th. And that's where the notebook comes in. So I would watch this, and also I will make it available, the link, and I will, maybe Bree can write a little bit of a write-up on kind of what it's about, just a simple one, because that way people know what we're doing here. And then Jackie says, that sounds about right. Rowena, what about the special orders for the covers for December? Well, it's almost November right now, and the studio is busy as usual, So I would just get the order in as soon as you can. I mean, there's no real, I don't know what the deadline is for the Christmas season, but the Christmas rush is already starting. So I'm excited for this. It will be my first challenge. Oh, that's great, Chris. Kelly will definitely join the December challenge. Very cool. So yeah, Martina, I hope that, yeah, so Martina, basically, yeah, watch the replay of this. We kind of explained it. And then also, again, we are going to have the link and it's going to explain a little bit on there and we'll give you the prompts for that day. Kim, I'm looking forward to another challenge. Inktober was the best. Oh, that's great. I'm glad that you enjoyed that. Okay, so do you guys have any other questions? Let me know if you have any other questions. For Bree, for myself. Thanks, Martina. Or email us if you need, you know, further explanation. Feel free to email. I'm so excited for this. I hope I can stick to it. You know what? You just have to make a decision that you're going to do it, just like I did with Blogtober. No, I'm just kidding.
And you know, but if you miss a day or two, then who cares? Like, just pick it back up when you can. It's not like you have to do every day.
Right, and things happen. You know, things always happen. And so if you can't, if it ends up, you end up not, you know, getting maybe 10 of it done, please keep joining us for these conversations and over on Instagram, and keep joining us and keep sharing, because we will just, again, it's just to get the community connected once again here. And I'm going to paint my ink drawings in November. Paint November. Wow, that's great. She's just all into all of that. That's wonderful. No pressure, enjoy the journey. Exactly. And then Jackie, Rowena, this will be my first challenge with the group. Super excited. Need to start my new blog. Very cool. That's really exciting. I'm sure that you're gonna gain a lot from it. Can we order the same green notebook you showed us on yesterday's Blogtober? The one that I showed, the B6 Slim? Right?
I love how she calls it the Brie notebook. Yeah, so if you go to my Etsy shop, you can order any size from Field Notes, A6, what else? Signature, B6 Slim, B6. And you can order that with ledger paper. It's just an add-on that you add into the cart. It's pretty easy, but if you need help, you can always email me through Etsy and I can help you.
Great. And then someone says, I love the environment that is brewing here. I follow you both.
I love it too. I think it's really starting to come together.
Yeah, it's really cool. It's just, you know, like I said, I know that for me, my goal was to give a little bit of that touch, that connection. And so I think that we have it here. And so that's really neat. I wish I could continue with Vlog November, but
that would be so much work. As awesome as it is, it would be a lot of work.
But I am hoping to do at least weekly, maybe a Tea Talk Thursday like I was doing over on Periscope. We'll see what happens. But I need a little bit of a break because I'm also doing, you know, the videos. So Mackenzie, feels like a friendly, warm community. Yes, definitely. And that's what we all want, you know?
Yeah.
So anyway, if you guys don't have any other questions, Bree, any last encouragement to these ladies?
Just if you set down your notebook and you don't pick it up for a while, don't get upset with yourself. Just when you do feel like it, you know, pick it up again and start. It's not the end of the world, you know. And if you struggle with trying to find something to document, your life matters. So document whatever you're doing. Doesn't matter if you're going to the grocery store. I write that all the time. So Yeah.
Now, Tina is asking, is the large field note size an unrealistic Bree notebook size?
No, I'm actually doing a large field notes for someone at the moment. But yeah, so if you do want that, just email me and I can point you in the right direction on what to order, and we can go from there. It's not unrealistic.
Now, Martina's saying, sounds like fun. I have an extremely stressful job, and this might help me escape the stress from work. Thanks. That's great.
That's a good point, too, is a lot of people, you know, this is a good escape for people. It doesn't have to be something that you put pressure on yourself.
Right. That's why let's not pressure our own selves. I think a lot of times we pressure our own selves rather than the pressure coming from elsewhere. So definitely we're not pressuring you to do this and finish it or what have you. You commit to what you want to do and be very forgiving of yourself.
Yeah, and I think that's the hardest thing is we tend to be harder on ourselves than we are on anyone else. So just talk to yourself like you're talking to your friend. You know, you wouldn't be like, man, friend, you didn't do this right. You didn't do every day. You would be like, oh, that's okay. Just do it again tomorrow. So.
Although I'm actually easier on myself than I am on my friends.
Oh, I'm the opposite.
I'm just kidding. I'm not hard. Just ask my husband.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Anyway, I'll let you guys go and let Bree go here. Again, thank you so much for hanging out, and we will see you soon as usual. Oh, stay tuned for tomorrow because I am going to pick out the winner for what we're giving away tomorrow. So as usual, keep on documenting life as it happens. Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.
Say bye, Bree.
Bye. It's working.
Is it?
Oh, it is for sure now. That's exactly what we did last time.
What's that?
I had to accept something.